Five years ago, it was one topic among many others. Now it's the topic. 5 years ago, it was a topic only for economists. Now everybody can see in his or her day-to-day life that something is wrong. 5 years ago, you didn't have any regulations. Now you have a price on carbon all around the planet, becoming more and more serious, and so on. 5 years ago, you had only a few investors. And now you have pension funds here in the US, in Europe, in Asia. So what I'm trying to say is that none of this, one single force wouldn't be enough to make a tipping point, but when you have an alignment of all these forces, then you have a tipping point. And I think we are now exactly at that time. We were one of the first signatories of PRI. We launched our first ESG funds many years ago, and we developed, we paid attention to climate change back in 2009 here in New York with a partnership with Columbia University. So we have a long history. And it's normal because our CEO often say that ESG is part of our DNA. It's the fourth pillar of the firm. Concretely, what does it mean? It means that first, we integrate ESG factors for 95% of our assets. So it's serious. Second, as you know, we are number one in Europe. We are managing $1.7 trillion. And we say that when you're number one, you have some responsibilities attached to that. You can say, I'm the biggest without being in charge of something. And so we think that concretely, we must invent financial products to help our clients align their portfolios with a low-carbon economy. Concretely, it means that we have invented the first low-carbon indexes, a technology that Hiro Mizuno, your next speaker later today, will present. He will say that he invests $10 billion into this technology, and it's something that we developed back in 2011 for AP4 and later FRR. So a European innovation is now spreading around the planet. We have announced earlier this year that we have launched the largest green bond fund, a PPP capital market with IFC. We are combining the skills of the private and the public sector in a way to finance green infrastructures in emerging markets. We are as well partnering with EDF, the largest electricity company, in order to finance concrete and real assets. So asset class per asset class, we try to innovate. What is fascinating is that 4 years ago, I would have said that it was one event in a big, very busy week with the HG, with all these big events. And suddenly, I would say that the gravity center has slightly shifted towards green finance. And your day is now gathering the largest pension fund on earth, Hiro Mizuno. You're gathering Cristina Figueres, the negotiator-in-chief of the COP21. You had Cindy, who is representing the investors here in the United States. You had the European Commission. So what is really very nice to observe is that you have been able to gather all the different players that in their fields are really pushing the envelope and leading by example. And you bring them all together in one place in a pretty busy week. So you deserve a lot of credit for that.